Wesleyan, and on behalf of TWU, welcome all of you to the 2021 Alumni Awards Dinner. We're thrilled to have each and every one of you here and in person, so thank you for being here. Before we bless our meal, we would like to honor, in the spirit of celebrating others, we want to honor all of our veterans. So if you have served our nation, we ask that you please stand at this time. All right, if your family has, or if you have an immediate family member or significant other who has served, we also appreciate you and your service. Now, at this time, I invite Reverend Skip White, TWU chaplain, to pray for our dinner.
Good evening again. Good to be with you tonight and celebrate these awards that we're going to give out and break bread together. So let's pray as we start. Almighty God, pour out your blessings on Tennessee Wesleyan University and the students, faculty, staff, alumni, trustees, and partners. Keep our schools strong so that we continue to raise up young leaders who love, pursue justice, serve thy neighbor, feed the hungry, tend the wounded, and model servanthood in a world that's eager to see goodness. Give us a portion of your grace as we celebrate and plan, teach and instruct, guide and execute the will that you have for us and for this institution. Amen.
Okay, for our dinner tonight, we ask that you enter through this door to the left and then exit through this door to the right to your tables. We hope that you enjoy the fellowship and the dinner.
Somebody show leadership.
We'll show them the way. There's Bill. The man of the hour.
Mr. Time you show up. Mr. Webb. I didn't think I'd ever say that.
I had to help him up the steps. Well, no, man. I thought about wearing a jacket. Hardly not going to be wearing one.
Bill, how are you, sir?
And this guy right here never misses a meal. You have to eat at the reception tonight.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
she's in Florida. One daughter's in New York. One daughter is in oh, Colorado or Utah or somewhere out that direction. So tiredness is about to hit me for the weekend.
Yeah. This,
Yeah, I think, you sleeping?
yeah.
woke up at 5 today. That's our normal
Oh, is it?
wake up time. Eyes open. Oh, no. Not good. I was finally able to get back to sleep, but it took a minute.
See, on these events like this, I don't get nervous for this part. It's the prep work that either I have to do, forgot to do, need to think about doing. That's where my mind goes. So last night we got home. We left about 10:45. So I got home by 11. I'm 7 minutes away. Ashley's 25 minutes away. Tracy's 10 minutes away. Kelly's an hour. So I'm in bed midnight, starting to wind down a little bit. Then my mind starts racing of, oh yeah, I need to print out a Hardaway Hall directional sign real quick because we thought about it Thursday, knew we couldn't get anything printed off the site. So 11 by 17, tape it together, stick it over an H-frame, we'll make it work for the day. So it's those type of things that I start processing.
Right. Stuff that just dawns on you and you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta do this.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, Friday.
Okay. You want to give your 5 minutes, whatever you want to do?
Well, good evening, everyone. If you have not completed your meal, please continue eating, but we do want to go ahead and proceed with tonight's awards dinner. My name is Blake McCassell, and I'm the Vice President for Advancement and Alumni Relations here at Tennessee Wesleyan University. And before I get started, I would like to express some gratitude to a few people who helped make tonight's dinner as successful as it is. First, as you entered, Mr. Hayden Blair was playing piano. Let's give him a round of applause for the music. You have already met Abby Williams, our Director of Alumni and Donor Relations. Ms. Kelly Brew, our Director of Development. And Ms. Tracy Hennessy, Advancement Coordinator. I think we all enjoyed tonight's meal, so let's make sure the Airmarked folk, led by Tony Meek, Tanya, Chef Eric, and that entire crew, they have fed us well this entire evening. If you leave hungry, it is nobody's fault but your own. Also, the Hackberry and Oak students have helped throughout the weekend. I think, Emily, are you the only one here tonight? Hayden, too. That's right, Hayden. So they're a volunteer organization with our office. So thank you both. And Danny Duckett and the facilities team, they have done a fantastic job making the campus beautiful and making sure we are all well accommodated. So let's give that crew a round of applause. And last but certainly not least, our president, Dr. Harley Knowles, that provides all the opportunities we have to do these events and welcome alumni and just the great leadership he provides. Dr. Knowles. I would like to also ask if we have any Board of Trustees or Alumni Association present tonight, if you will please be recognized. Dr. Hardaway, Bill Webb, any others in the room? Thank you both for your service to this institution. And thank you all for being here to help celebrate the winners tonight. I would now like to ask Dr. Knowles to come forward and please share a word of greeting and a little update on the university.
Please give it up for Blake. Blake was here for a number of years and then left and went to work at Star Regional. And then I twisted his arm for about, 6 or 8 months to come back. And what a difference he's made here along with his team. And really appreciate him. We've had a great weekend. And one of the highlights was today at 2 o'clock when we were able to christen Hardaway Hall in honor of the Hardaway family. How about a round of applause for the Hardaway? That sign will go up Monday, and we're very, very proud of that. And thank you, Van, for your comments today. They really were meaningful. I won't say much except for one of the things that is really impressive, I think, about Tennessee Wesleyan, we were talking about our table, is that servant leadership is alive and well at this institution. And you see it with the folks in the program that we're honoring tonight. I know all of these folks. I'm on my 11th year, and some of you were here when I got here, and what a difference you're making. You made it here at this institution, and then you're going on to touch the lives of other people. We tell our students, if you had a choice to have a really fulfilling career or to have a life full of riches and wealth, and you had to pick one, which would you pick? And of course, you can have both. You can do both. But if you think about it, really where the fulfillment is by serving others, helping others, and making a difference in the lives of others. And you're all doing that in your own way. And we're very, very proud of you. Couple things. Some of you are new to the campus. Some of you were here last night, so I won't repeat a lot of what I was saying. We're proud to have 4 master's degrees. That was a big achievement. We had a really good accreditation visit this year with 0 recommendations. We've been able to build some buildings and do a number of things that we're really proud of. And about 14 different majors and minors we've added. It doesn't sound like much when you list it, but if you knew anything about all the work that goes into it, it's really amazing. And it's always a village working on it, and it's 1,000 improvements that get you to a place of excellence. And it's been an absolute joy to work with the whole team in that regard. And so with that, I will just say again, congratulations, welcome, and we look forward to hearing your remarks and say a few words. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Knowles. We will now proceed with the Alumni Awards to be given out tonight. Our first honor to be presented is the Janelle Inspinger Distinguished Alumnus Award. This award is based upon the individual achievements within the alum's profession, church, community service, or service to the university. The 2020 recipient is Dr. Josh Yother. Let me read a little bit about Dr. Yother. Josh was recruited by Coach Norfleet to play baseball while he was in high school in Chattanooga. After a brief stint with Auburn, Josh decided to transfer and play baseball at Tennessee Wesleyan. While a student, he served as SGA president. He graduated in 1996 with a bachelor's degree of history. He continued his education at Gonzaga, where he received his master's, earned a doctorate in theology from Covington Theological Seminary, and a doctorate from UTC. Josh traveled throughout Africa as a missionary with his father to build homes and churches. He discovered a passion for teaching through this. He observed that his children have individual ways of learning, and standardized testing cannot be measured. The board of president of Skyuka Hall approached Josh for his help to progress their declining program. He is now the president and head of the school and the thriving Skyuka Hall, where the mission is to teach children with learning differences by utilizing innovative practices in the classroom. In the spirit of Tennessee Wesleyan's distinguished alumni, Dr. Yother certainly embodies the dedication that deserves timeless recognition, and we are proud to name him the 2020 Janelle Inspinger Distinguished Alumnus. Dr. Yother.
Good evening. It is an honor and an absolute privilege to be back home. I'd like to thank Dr. Knowles. I'd like to thank Kelly, Blake, the incredible team, to know that in 25 years, I remember what we looked like 25 years ago, and then you look out and see all the beautiful change and progress. And Wesleyan, I tear up every time I talk about Wesleyan. I'm where I am today because of Tennessee Wesleyan University. I graduated from Baylor School in 1992. Hid in the library just about every day of my life. Went to Auburn, probably wasn't the best of choices, a little too big of a school for me, and I'll never forget when I came back, Mr. Akins met me in a political science class. He said, son, you've got some potential one day. One day you're gonna do something. I'm like, you don't even know who I am yet. But then I went to my next class, Dr. Dunn, same thing. I'm like, these people believe in me, and I don't even believe in myself. And as time would have it, slowly but surely, Wesleyan created an opportunity for me to be something I never dreamed I could be. From homecoming king to Mr. TWC, and before I could even look anybody in the eye and say hello. And little did I know that God was using this special place in the friendly city to prepare me to travel around the world, to build churches and schools. And one day had my own school, which has now become the fastest growing independent school in the state of Tennessee. But I will say that A, it is for the glory of God. B, is to represent my university. And C, it is to embody that servant leadership that Dr. Knowles has talked about. And all of our graduates leave here knowing that we're going to go out and make a difference. And we're going to make a difference by serving one another. If it means we don't have 15 cents or $50,000, whatever it takes to make a difference. And because Tennessee Wesleyan made a difference in my life, I'm able to make a difference in others. And it is a complete honor, and I'm so thankful. This means so much to me.
Josh. Thank you, Dr. Yother. The 2021 Janelle Inspinger Distinguished Alumnus Award recipient is Angel Hardaway. Angel currently serves as the first black principal at North City School in Athens, Tennessee. During her tenure, she has taught 3rd grade math and science, 4th grade in all subject areas, and 5th grade ELA and social studies. Angel holds a bachelor's degree in elementary education from Tennessee Wesleyan University, as well as a master's and education specialist degree in instructional leadership from Tennessee Technological University. In 2010, Angel was named the North City Schools Teacher of the Year. In 2016, she was named one of the Daily Post-Athenian's 20 Under 40. Angel was one of 12 individuals named to the National Institute of Excellence in Teaching as a Teach Factor Fellow. In April 2021, she was named Young Woman of the Year at the Athens Chamber of Commerce annual meeting. In 2018, she was chosen to join the illustrious Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, and recently she was chosen to serve as parliamentarian for the Tau Eta Omega chapter. Angel is also a member of the singing group ARS along with her sisters. Together they lead worship at Olivet Nation in Chattanooga. We are proud to name Angel the honor of the 2021 Janelle Inspinger Distinguished Alumnus Award.
Good afternoon. So the last time that I received an award, I had absolutely no idea that I was receiving it. So this time I did get an email that said, you will probably have to say a few words, so these are my few words. So first I want to give honor to God, because in him I live, move, and have my being, and without him I'm nothing. I want to thank Dr. Knowles, the board, and all who had a hand in nominating me for this award. Today has been a very memorable day for me and my family. My siblings and I, along with some close friends, had the opportunity to provide entertainment during today's picnic. The 202 Green Street building was dedicated in my family's honor. And now I stand before you as the recipient of this prestigious award. This week, my school, North City School, held the first ever college kickoff week. During our professional learning communities, teachers shared their experiences with colleges. And as I listened, I couldn't help but just have tears well up in my eyes. I thought about my uncle telling me about my grandmother who prayed because she said that she wanted her children to have a college education. Because of my grandmother's prayers and her sacrifices, her children went on to attend Tennessee Wesleyan College, now University, and graduated from Tennessee Wesleyan University. My Aunt Gaitha was the first African American to graduate from Tennessee Wesleyan, followed by my uncle, and then my father, the late A. Purvis Hardaway. And then my aunt, Rhoda Trainer, who also attended. And then we had the second generation, my older cousin Vanessa, me, my sister Ashley, my baby brother AP, and my baby sister back there, Abrielle. We've all graduated from Tennessee Wesleyan. When I think on my time at Tennessee Wesleyan, I can say that there were so many people who I encountered who helped me to become who I am today. I think back to Coach Harrison, who literally overheard a conversation at a McMinn County basketball game with me and some of my former teammates. I was at Cleveland State, and I had hurt my knee again, and they were just asking, what are you going to do after? And I said, I don't know. And he literally just looked over his shoulder and said, why don't you come to Tennessee Wesleyan and help me? And so he's a huge part in where I am today. Then, as I was student teaching, as a student at Tennessee Wesleyan, I student taught at North City School, where his wife, Debbie, was principal. And what I thought was a mock interview ended up being the real thing, and I was hired in 2006 as the 4th grade teacher at North City School. So from the beginning of my teaching career in 2006 to 9, I have been afforded so many amazing opportunities. You heard some of them being read, and I'm so grateful and incredibly blessed to stand before you right now in the current role that I'm in. As a close, I want to thank my parents, my mom, Cynthia, and my dad, the late A. Purvis Hardaway, who guided me, imparted wisdom, supported me, and most of all, prayed for me. I want to thank my siblings, Marty, Ashley, AP, Abrielle, who push me every day to be better. I think the rest of my family, especially my Uncle Vant. How often do I call you Uncle Vant? Just for guidance, you know, as I move on, since my father is no longer here. I thank the incredible faculty and staff that I get to work with every day and those amazing students who I learn from every single day. But most of all, I want to thank God, who in spite of me and my mistakes, saw something in me and graced me with his favor. I'm so undeserving, but I will continue to strive who he has called me to be. Thank you.
Great job and congratulations. I think the whole Hardaway family is just such a blessing to all of us to be in the room with at all times. Our next presentation is the Outstanding Young Alumnus Award, given to an individual based on their achievements within their profession, church, and community service, or service to the university. This award was established in 2003, and nominees must be graduates within the last 15 years. The 2020 recipient of the Outstanding Young Alumnus Award is 2014 graduate Erica Allen Peden. Erica is the model of someone who's gone out to serve not only her alma mater, but also the community she calls home. After her position as communications specialist at AUB, Erica joined the team at the Athens McMinn Family YMCA, where she now serves as Senior Director of Marketing and Membership Engagement. In the community, Erica serves on numerous boards, including Healthier McMinn, the Humane Society, All McMinn Modern Professionals, the Optimist Club, and is a member of the Athens Kiwanis Club. She can be found in her spare time, if you can believe she has spare time, serving meals at Grace and Mercy, or walking the animal shelters and talking to people about finding new homes for the animals. At Keith United Methodist Church, she is a Vacation Bible School volunteer, member of the choir, and serves on the church council. Erica embodies the servant leader we look to educate at Tennessee Wesleyan, and she is a bright example of why Athens is known as the Friendly City. Please join me in extending congratulations to Erica Peden, TWU's 2020 Outstanding Young Alumna.
Thank you very, very much, Blake, and thank you, Dr. Knowles, and the rest of the advancement team for taking a chance on me and recognizing me. I do appreciate that, but I definitely want to acknowledge everyone else here tonight that's a recipient. I look up to you. I'm happy to be friends with you and to know that you're out in the community that you live in doing great work, and that's so inspiring to me, so thank you. My husband is here tonight. He's actually laughing at me right now because I did not prepare a speech. And I think I should have, so thank you. It kind of makes me think back to our wedding day where he pulled out his speech for his vows and I didn't have anything to say. He was very upset with me, so I think he's thinking, payback, karma, it's happening. So I just want to say thank you again. I truly appreciate it. It's always nice to be recognized and acknowledged for doing good work. It's not the reason I think that we do it, but it's nice to receive that acknowledgement. So I appreciate all of you for being here tonight. I apologize that this is so short. I don't like to speak in front of crowds, so here I am. That's why I'm at the animal shelter all the time. And the last thing I want to say is adopt, don't shop. Thank you.
Great job, Erica. Congratulations. Sorry, I think you got my notes out of line here. The 2021 Outstanding Young Alumnus recipient is Dr. Katie Morgan Harper. Katie currently serves her community as a 6th grade ELA and social studies teacher and is the interim pastor for St. Paul's United Methodist Church and Carlock United Methodist Church. Katie served as the associate pastor for Greenwood Forest Baptist Church from 2010 to 2013. She served as the minister of spiritual formation and outreach from 2016 to 2018, and she oversaw the church's Christian education program, including Sunday school, small groups, Bible study, retreats, outreach program, children's ministry, missions programs, and she worked to engage with 12 to 15 mission partnerships annually. Katie received her Bachelor of Arts in International Missions and Children's Ministry from Tennessee Wesleyan University, a teacher licensure from Lee University, a master's degree from Duke University, and more recently, a doctorate in ministry from Wesley Theological Seminary. She is currently a member of the Baptist World Alliance Commission on Worship and Spirituality. And I will say her husband and I have joked she has touched, I think, every denomination at some point through her career. But help me congratulate the 2021 Outstanding Young Alumna recipient, Dr. Katie Morgan Harper.
Like the others that have been here before me a few moments ago, it is a great honor and delight to be standing among such a fine group of people receiving these awards today. It takes a lot to lead a community. It takes courage and adaptability and dedication to be able to thrive in a world like ours. And I don't wish to speak on behalf of the other award recipients today, but in each of their messages, I heard that it was this university that helped to cultivate those particular qualities and characteristics in them. So I feel that I can say with clarity that the real honor of these awards tonight goes to the administration and the faculty and the staff that nurtured all of these qualities within each student that has entered through these doors every year. So for that, I offer gratitude to those people and to others for such an enriching life that I'm able to lead because of their influence. Even though I can't name everyone that has had an influence on my life, I would like to say thank you to just a few of those tonight. First off, to Jeff Rice, who brought me through the doors of Wesleyan in the first place. For Sam Roberts, who looked me in the eye my freshman year and said, "Magoo, I believe you can do anything that you want to do." For Reverend McDonald, who convinced me that I actually had a chance to get into Duke University. For Chris Dover, who's been a part of every major milestone in my life since graduation. For Scott Mashburn, who cared enough to drive 14 hours round trip to this former student's wedding. For Dr. Ging, who gave me pointers on writing my doctoral dissertation before I had even earned a bachelor's degree. For Rick Wilson, who taught me how to love God in ways that I never knew. For Lynn Galani, who taught me how to dance, who taught me how to be adventurous and how to love life, and whose phone number I still can't bring myself to delete out of my cell phone. For professors and counselors that have introduced me to worldviews vastly different than my own, and for the greater Wesleyan community in general, for giving my family, my mom and my dad, both graduates, my brother, an alumni, my husband, and my in-laws, a chance at a better life for themselves because of education. And for all those others that I've left off, I say thank you to them today. Thank you to Tennessee Wesleyan University for populating the world with strong leaders and influential citizens in all that they do. It is a great honor to be part of this fine institution and to call it my family. Thank you again for honoring me with this award and for choosing me to be here in this spot today. God bless you.
Thank you, Katie. Well done. The final honor we will present tonight is the Robbie J. Inspinger Friend of Wesleyan Award. This award was established in 1987 to recognize those who have given their time, talent, and resources to Tennessee Wesleyan. The 2020 recipient we are honoring is Debbie Hahn. Debbie was the office manager in admissions at Tennessee Wesleyan University for over 15 years. She was an integral part of the team and a friendly face when prospective students visited campus. Both of her children are Tennessee Wesleyan alumni, Michelle Hahn, class of 2014, and Kyle Hahn, class of 2018. Debbie has supported this institution both financially and with her time. She is a very skilled seamstress and is extremely creative. She has had many times helped the admissions team create fun Halloween costumes when the university had office competitions, and more recently has assisted the advancement office with clothes worn by Wesley, the university mascot. Debbie retired in 2018 and returned in the summer of 2019 to temporarily assist the advancement office. In retirement, Debbie and her husband Bill have worked on home renovations. She was unable to attend the ceremony tonight as they are currently sailing their boat around the coast. Maybe she's watching us on YouTube right now. Please join me in a round of applause for Debbie Hahn, a true friend of Tennessee Wesleyan University. And the 2021 Robbie J. Inspinger Friend of Wesleyan Award recipient is Jenny Elliott. Jenny Elliott's husband, Ken Elliott, was an alumnus from the class of 1940. He and his family gave the transformational gift that renovated the original Centennial Hall to Elliott Hall, home of the Good Friends School of Business. Ken passed away in 2009. However, Jenny continues to work the work started by Ken and graciously supports Elliott Hall. Jenny visits campus on her way to family reunions in Virginia, so even though she currently lives in Florida, we have the honor of seeing her regularly. Jenny spends her free time running an estate-like shop at Vickers Landing where she lives. Items are donated after residents pass away and are priced and sold to the public. Funds raised from these sales are used for scholarships for the employees at Vickers. She is extremely proud of this initiative to provide scholarship for education, as she feels education is the most important thing she can support. During the pandemic, she has used her creativity to sew masks for individuals and to continue to support her community in any way that she can. Please join me in congratulating 2021 Friend of Wesleyan Award recipient, Jenny Elliott. Unfortunately, due to travel concerns from Florida, Jenny is not with us today, but we know that she has a lot of family and friends watching on YouTube right now with the live stream, so she wanted to send us a congratulatory message via video, so we will play that on the screen right now.
Thank you, Blake, for introducing me. On behalf of the entire Elliott family, thank you for your recognition today. Your commitment to a faith-based education was the foundation my husband and his three brothers used to build their families and engineering careers. It is my honor to continue their legacy here at Tennessee Wesleyan University. And thank you all, and enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Jenny, and all the family on YouTube watching right now. And I do want to congratulate all of our award winners as well as the friends and family that have attended this evening. As an alumnus of Tennessee Wesleyan, I can share similar stories that all of you can, and it's so inspiring to be among this company. As all of you have said, it is an honor to call this your alma mater and to call this home. So thank you all for continuing to shine your lights in the lives that you live and the people that you meet. Thank you again for attending tonight. If you're ever on campus or in this area, our door is open at Blakesley Hall, the former president's home. We would love to connect with you, new and old friends alike. And please remember that if you would come forward for photos if you won an award tonight, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.